Well then, are we ready for this?
I think so.
What is it that we're going to be making today, Anya?
We are going to be making a Vindaloo today.
Okay. Now this is something I'm sure you've done hundreds of times. This will be a walk in the park, right?
I mean, pouring the wine, yes. Making a curry even from scratch, absolutely not. I've never done it.
Well, this is a video about how to pour a glass of wine, so sit back, get ready and enjoy.
Oh gosh, it's going to be fun. So for this, I'm making a meal for 4 people. So we're going to need 2 onions and we're going to chop them finely and remove the outer skin, and use 6 tomatoes, and again chopping those finely as well. And this is going to make the base gravy.
Right, okay, and we're using a different knife for the tomatoes. Why is that?
So the reason for that is actually because you can cut through them a lot easier. Cutting through them with a normal bladed knife, I don't know what it's called, I'm sorry, I'm not that technical. You just basically end up with tomato juice all over the walls and anything that's sort of in the surrounding parameters. We're going to be salting the onions here, and that's basically going to really bring the flavour out of them. And really sort of just enhance the juices and take a bit of the water out as well, because, you know, there's a lot of water content in this base gravy as it is. So melt 2 tablespoons of butter on a low heat into a pan and add the tomatoes and onions and let them simmer for around 10 to 15 minutes.
So you're prepping some ingredients here.
Yeah, so I'm basically just preparing the garlic, so mincing that, chopping the ginger and...
Oh, is that ginger? I can't see, your whole hand is blocking the frame.
Well, you had 2 cameras set up, I believe, so you would have thought about the angles and everything, and maybe capturing them
I
from
may or
different
may not have
sides.
forgotten to charge one of the cameras and it was on charge, and that's the reason why you can't see anything on screen. Whatever, moving on.
We'll let it slide, let it slide. So, yeah, we're just going to be adding all the ingredients in here. And once this is all combined, you'll really be able to smell the aromas coming out and all those flavours combining. It's really gorgeous. I wish that I could sort of share that with you in this video.
It was lovely. I was there behind the camera making a mess of it.
So yeah, you're just, again, keeping this on a low heat, and basically letting this simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes, I'd say. So should have done this beforehand, not going to lie, did this all wrong, but we'll roll with it. So cut up your chicken breasts, and you want to season them generously with, well, not what we used.
No, what may or may not have happened, you see, is that we should have done this way earlier, and I, in a panic, Googled a recipe to find how to season our chicken, and may or may not have used a jalfrezi recipe instead of a vindaloo.
It's fine. We'll just say it's a Vindaloo and jalfrezi medley.
A vindafrezi.
A Vindafrezi. There you go. We have now made a new curry.
We are innovators and not idiots.
Exactly. I like that thinking.
Yeah. So you've taken the gravy off the heat, or the gravy mixture.
Yes. So you just want to let this cool down for a bit whilst I'm now cooking the chicken.
Right, yes. Chicken that's totally been marinating for half an hour or more.
Yeah. So you want to make sure that this is again on a low to medium heat. There's no rush with this. You want to make sure that all the flavours are there, and you just want to make sure that the chicken becomes nice and tender and juicy. And then throw your sauce all over the counter.
Yeah, this didn't go too smoothly for you, did it?
It didn't, no.
Neither did this, because Miss, I like to block my frame at any chance I get, strikes again. Wait for it. There it is. Nobody needs to see the new triple.
Hungry elbows.
Yeah, they want their 15 minutes. So you're going to want to obliterate that into next week. Yeah,
pretty much. You want to make this into a nice fine sauce. I had to do this in 2 batches just purely because of the quantity that I had to cook. So yeah, rinse and repeat, I guess.
Yeah, much cleaner job on this one.
Yeah, didn't lose as much this time. And you're going to put the sauce back onto the heat and add the chicken and just let those flavours really infuse together. try it, taste it, see how it tastes.
Yeah, so the recipe will obviously be in the description. This isn't what you might call a traditional Vindaloo. I believe that has vinegar in. But again, this was our first time filming something. This was the first time you've made a curry from scratch.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, even if you take this recipe and follow it verbatim, it's going to be delicious. We all had a really wonderful meal.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're not. It's yeah.
A vindafrazy.
A vindafrazy. A
Vinda-
delicious
yeah.
vindafrazy.
It was great. Well, I'd say that was really good fun actually. Doing
That
this
was.
whole little project.
We should absolutely do it again. I think let's try and maybe take requests.
Yeah.
Guys, leave a comment with anything you might want to see us take a crack at it. We might not get it 100%.
We'll get there.
We might not even get 40%. But we'll have fun doing it, and we hope you guys are having fun watching it.
Yeah, please leave comments, give us feedback, let us know what you like, let us know what you don't like. Bye guys, we'll hopefully hear from you soon. So for the chicken, I am... Give me a second.
Don't worry, you're doing it in slow-mo, so you take all the time you need.
Okay, so...
And we're out of time for chicken!